So welcome to Winter 2014 Los Angeles State Technical College Architecture Program, real-time videos. I'm going to go over what we covered today, January 8th, 2014. So first of all, how do you get to my site where we write all the notes that you can see here every day? We write everything that we cover. So very simple, you're going to Google LATTC ARC 341, and it's very important that you type Google Sites because these are free sites, and if I give you the address it will be too cumbersome. So here's where you find it, and make sure that you go over the entire syllabus, and most important, the course description is very intense. It has a lot of knowledge and it's complex, but hopefully as you go over all the class content and after these 5 weeks, all this language becomes more familiar and accessible and make it yours. So this is how you actually go through the syllabus. Very important to collaborate, the rules of conduct, assignments, so on and so on. And basically how are going to be the student learning outcomes and how we're going to break it down. But in more detail, what I have here are under the notes. I'm going to become a publisher right now and go over what we have covered. So you're going to be submitting a labor log, a study log, every day of what you learn, listen, do, realize, or skills you develop. These labor logs, study log, should represent 20 hours per week or 7 per day. This habit will help you develop your skills of documenting your progress and time management. In this class, we're going to have 3 learning outcomes. You're going to become a viewer. You're going to get a certification by SRA, and you're going to develop a personal project, which is going to be a map for LATTC workforce and economic development. All right. So these are the 3 things you're going to be doing in the class, and I'm going to be covering those 3 things right now. I want you guys to always remember that in any project and any process, there's always 3 elements, which is a scope, a time, and a budget. These are some of the concepts that we cover. Users. So a user, let me go here, a user, oops. A user, which is a person manipulating a digital interface, can be a viewer, doer, builder, and developer. So these are some of the software we cover, and this is the first assignment. Become familiar with the syllabus and become a viewer. And how do you become a viewer? These are multiple sites. Let me cut. These are multiple sites of how you can become a viewer. Department of Regional Planning, Navigate LA, City of Los Angeles, Assessor's Map. So all of these, you do not need the software. There's going to be a platform, a GIS platform, where you can generate maps according to different interests and goals. Most of these are government agencies that generate maps to facilitate information for the user. All right, I would recommend this is a basic ArcGIS platform where you can generate maps. Again, for all of these, as a viewer, you do not need the software. And then the last thing, you guys can download the software for free for 60 days. And here's the site to download the software. This as a contractor, as an architect, as an engineer, these are all maps that facilitate information for you guys to make decisions about the built environment. So that's, as I was saying, I was going to cover the 3 things. So that's as far as how do you become a viewer. And I'm thinking that you should spend 20 to 30 hours of becoming a viewer. Another way to become a viewer, and I asked you guys this yesterday, you go to sra.com Environmental System Research Institute. And look at this. GIS is going to affect and be used by every single industry, right? You can choose from here, education, natural resources, any of these industries, and then it will give you examples of how they're using GIS to make decisions and to implement the life cycle of a building, a city, and how they're using this visualization. And they're also probably, some of these are going to take you to case studies and even places for you to do some mapping in terms of climate change. So that's what I want you to spend 20 to 30 hours becoming a viewer. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to our notes. So this is S-ray industries. So you find that's the first assignment, to become a viewer. Find a case study that use GIS to make decisions and manipulate a map as a viewer. Here are some links to help you find GIS case studies. Okay. So the second thing is, how are you gonna become certified on ESRI, Environmental System Research Institute? Because we're part of the Los Angeles Community College Foundation, and we purchased this software through the community colleges at the state level. You guys are going to get, you guys are very lucky, a code. And on this code, you're going to be able to get tutorials online. Now, for these tutorials, you do need the software. We have software in the other laboratory, maybe not this week, but for sure next week. But it's okay, because you're working right now on your 20, 30 hours of becoming a viewer, where you do not need the software. But for these ones, you do need the software. We're going to start with getting started with GIS. It's one module, it's 4 hours, and it's for free. So if you have your laptop, you downloaded your machine, on your machine the software. Usually I multiply by 3 if you have 0 experience, so it should take you 12 hours. And actually you get to print. Once you finish these tutorials, you get to print. Now during the semester, we're going to be doing these tutorials in the class, but you can start with this one. Getting started with GIS is for free. Now another one, the second one, is called Learning. Okay, so it's not coming back. It's Learning ArcGIS. Maybe it's under my third one. Introduction, layout, overview, real-time GIS. So all of these, actually, you can get a certification and turning data into information. This is when you actually become a developing, using ArcMap. This is also for free. That's another one, a good one for free. But I'm looking for one that actually is called Learning ArcGIS, and that costs $288. But you guys are very, very, very lucky, because you guys will be getting a code. So again, we'll be putting, let me just populate here and say that to become the bare minimum to pass this class, right? So once you become a viewer, then you need to become S-Ray certified. And this is called through Virtual Campus. So the bare minimum I want you to do is getting started, which is for free. And the one that I'm going to be giving you a code is called Learning ArcGIS. For this one, you need a code. That I will provide. Okay, so I'm going to put ahead. I haven't found it, but I'm sure, notice here there's 96 results. So it's somewhere in here you find it, but I'm going to put the link here. And then what's the beauty of this is that during the semester, every day you should be ready to present to me. It's every day you need to give me an update of where you are as a viewer and as a person that is getting certified on S-Ray. Now I'm going to have some students that are going to do more than these 2 certifications. I'm going to have some students that do 4 or 5. I have probably $3,000 worth of free codes for each of you guys if you guys want to be ambitious. As you saw it here, there's many, these are all the free ones, but there's some that cost even $300, $400, $500. There's some even I don't have access that are $1,000. Okay? They have one here that is S-Ray and AutoCAD. Maybe Eric should work on that one too, and other ones that want to help a business connect GIS to an app. They also have it here. All right, so the last one and third, right? So you guys are gonna become a viewer. That's number 1, right? And then each of you guys will choose an agency and we'll choose a case study, and you guys have to present it to class. So that's the beauty of coming to school. And then the second thing, this is B, you will become an S-Ray certified through Virtual Campus, minimum 2 to get an A in this class, and I will be providing the code. And the third thing we're going to do in this class is that you're going to create a personal project where you're actually going to be, we're going to have a gallery and exhibit, and we're going to be showing it to our president. Our president is very excited, and he's used GIS in the past, so he knows the power of the tool. So for this one, you're going to create a personal project. Now, not everybody has to do LA Trade Tech Workforce and Economic Development Map of urban planning or study about LA Trade Tech, about people that come to Trade Tech, businesses around Trade Tech, and I'm going to give you an example right here. You're going to get to play with this data once you guys finish your tutorials and once you show me that you are a viewer. Again, through your study log and labor log, you're going to show me every day. So what I have here, so now we're under the C. You became a viewer. You're going to become personal certified. And I have here ArcGIS. This is inside the software. And I'm going to be giving you all this data that I already spent many, many years developing. Is not updated. I'm hoping that we will be updating this database. I organize, this is called knowledge architecture. I organize it with the ecology, the environment, education, and the economy. I'm going to be going over these personalized maps that you guys are going to be utilizing to create your personal maps in video number 2. Okay, so you become a viewer, you become certified, and your personal project will be that you create some maps for Trade Tech, which I'm going to make it on video too to make sure I can publish it right now on the web. Thank you for watching.